What's up, guys? I'm Reid Edgett, and you're watching Coffee Talk. Cue intro.
2, 3, go. Alrighty, so we can just start. Alright. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Coffee Talk. This is our very first episode. I have Jakob Constantakos with me today. He is the lead guitarist of the Helmsmen. Super excited to be here. So, Jakob, let's just jump into it. So, how long have you been in Helmsmen?
It's been about 2.5 years, 3 years, I would say. I was in a previous band, like coming out of high school, and the Helmsmen was already a thing, so we would kind of do some shows together. And then, long story short, my band kind of fell apart, and then the Helmsmen was kind of doing some stuff. And Jesse and Derek, the kind of like the founders of the band, would gig out like acoustically, duo sort of thing. And I kind of joined in, and then it was 3 of us. And then we need a rhythm section. Long story short, that just kind of formed the Helmsmen that you guys know today.
And there's five
There's 5 of us. So it's Jesse who plays ukulele, he's the front man. There's Derek who plays guitar, does backing vocals, and sax. And he's also our studio engineer. Anytime we record, we're recording at the Helm House, which is his place. And we got Miko, who plays bass, and now he's doing some backup vocals as well. There's me, and then our drummer is now Cameron Cunningham, which is Derek's cousin.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So, what type of genre do you guys mostly play?
We call it island indie. It's a short way to say what the heck are we doing, but no, we call it island indie because it's got the beach elements. It's got it's not so much reggae. But I mean, it's not also so much Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
But it's we got a ukulele. I mean, when you hear the ukulele, you're gonna already know like the vibe with it. But we focus really heavy on just like tight grooves, dynamics in songs, like tightness, like when breaks and stuff comes back in. Jesse, our frontman, he's really influenced by the Beatles, so the song structure is kind of like that, very like kind of poppy, you can sing along too. Yeah. But Derek plays slide guitar too, so like our single, like All Right, it's got that very like dirty south, like girthy sort of feel to it. So we call it island indie because it's got that South Florida vibe and soul, but like indie because we can go this way with like really old school folk stuff and focus heavy on like harmonies and stuff and broken down elements, or we can go heavy this way and just really rock out, or this way and go like super beachy, typical Jimmy Buffett-y type of crap. But.
Yeah. So, are you guys all from Florida, or
we're all born and raised Jupiter.
Wow, that's actually unheard of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
In Florida, like most people come from the north, they're like, hey, let's go die here.
Yeah. Let's migrate down here. It's warm. But no, I was born and raised in Jupiter. Been here my whole life. Derek and Jesse, born and raised in Jupiter, and same thing with Miko and our drummer now, Cameron. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, besides lead guitar, what else do you play?
I don't. It's funny because I started off guitar, but like of course, like over the years, you can kind of just like get your hands in a little of this, a little bit of that. But I by no means no one challenge me on this. I mean, I can't really play bass properly, but I've played bass in like some gigs and stuff. But I'm like starting to sing a little bit more too. So I mean, that's cool. Like totally new for me. I do some like bar gigs, just like solo stuff, some duo stuff. Me and my buddy Tony Norillo. We're at the Crafty Keg in Stewart every Tuesday.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug right there. But I played melodica. Are you familiar with melodica?
Nah, sort of.
It's like a keyboard, but it's short, small. It's kind of like made out of plastic, so it's like a harmonica sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's got the tube you blow, put the air, then make the noise. Yep. But I used to do that for some shows with the Helmsmen, and I recorded on our track "Floating." Yeah. So there's like little melodica lead lines there. Wow. Yeah. So just having fun.
Okay. Yeah. So like, how many albums do you guys have right now?
We did the first record, the Homework EP. So we did a 3-song single off of that. I think that was 2014 or 15. And then that following year, we released our 6-song record called Midterm. And then now, we this year, 2018, we've been releasing songs. Drawing blank. We've been releasing some singles, so we have this next record coming out called Field Trip. So it's going to be another EP. So we got about 2, 3. Like we're working on our 3rd EP.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. We got 2 singles out right now, Spotify,
all right.
SoundCloud, and all that jazz.
All right. So, like, when did you get into music?
When I was a wee little lad, but when I was in elementary school, when I was like 5th grade, I think about like 10 years old.
Did your parents force you into it?
No, actually not. My childhood best friends, like my brother, I came went over his house. He's playing guitar, and he showed me a few like bar chords and stuff. And he's like, "Hey, move them all around, make some noise." I'm like, "Cool." And then I just really, really liked it. He's like sold me my first guitar. It's like an Ibanez Geo with like that little box, little amp sort of thing. That's like the size. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, and then you press the button for boosted, but it was like the
distortion,
the gnarliest distortion ever. Yeah, that's he sold me that for like $50 or something, just like a deal, like a best friend deal. So, and I just remember he showed me a few chords, and I was just like trapped in my room, just like, and that's the thing too, like back in the day when you're a kid, like just like a wee little lads. I mean, you're just having fun, but not really realize you're kind of practicing in a way.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I started. Just when I was 10, my like best friend sold me my guitar, and I was just instantly hooked. I mean, I remember just like listening like Green Day records and stuff like that, because it's all power chords, and that's like, kind of like what I do, and I would just kind of like match it, just like kind of, I didn't know what I was doing at all. I mean, YouTube wasn't around, so I was just kind of like messing around, making noise, and just seeing what sounded good. And then eventually that turned into like, okay, like I kind of want to get some lessons, so I got some lessons locally here at Jupiter Music. Shout out to Mike.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
So learned some songs, kind of progressed in a way, and then I just like always like stuck with it, I guess. I mean, I didn't even really think about like, oh, I'm gonna like stick with this sort of thing. It was just something I always enjoyed and connected with.
Yeah. Wow. So you went straight from guitar into doing more lead stuff, and did that like you started off on power chords. You started doing that. You got into more lead lines. Is that like where you like it? Like, do you like doing more lead stuff, or do you like doing the rhythm?
I guess it just kind of fell into that, because I remember I went to like a small Christian school too, and then of course when you're in a small Christian school, you're pushed into groups, and everyone knows who you are, and you're like here and you're here and you're here. So I was doing like some of the worship band stuff, and then it was just kind of like pushed into like, all right, you're playing lead guitar. Because I mean, like I don't really know. I mean, it was a good like half and half. I mean, there's actually a project I did for a little bit called the Royal Takos. It was it was sweet. Don't get me wrong. It was an acoustic duo group with me and my buddy Royal, and I'm Jakob Constantakos. So, but there was an acoustic group, and he is an incredible guitar player. So he would do all of like the lead stuff, and it'd be all instrumental. So we did "Rude" by Magic when that song was really popular. Yep. So he picked up the melody line, and then I just did kind of like the rhythm stuff, and then that was like super fun. But so like anything when like certain stuff calls for it, like I'll do like lead or rhythm. I mean, like, or even me and you that we play at our church. Oh yeah. So like some stuff I'll do lead, some stuff I'll do rhythm. But it's just having like diversity and like understanding kind of both aspects.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness, that is. I can't get over the Royal Takos. It's so great.
You gotta look it up. We got like, I think we did like.
Really?
Yeah, we got 4 videos out, and then of course like stuff got a little more serious with school, and then other bands and stuff. But that was a little side project. It was pretty fun. Royal, if you're watching, I highly doubt you are. Let's start that back up again.
Oh man, that's great. So, did you always want to be a guitarist when you grew up, or did you have other plans for your life?
I remember being because I started in 5th grade, so it's still pretty young. But I just remember like in early elementary school, kind of looking at the guitar as almost like a big question mark. Like I don't even understand how to get my head wrapped around something like that. until I just like dove into it. I couldn't imagine myself doing something else. But if I wasn't doing like music today as like my bread and butter, like very fortunate that it's like my career at this point. But if I wasn't doing music, I would most likely be doing something creative. I would have to be doing something with my hands and connecting with people. I mean, this is like definitely what I strive for. I mean, especially in this community, we have such an awesome little music community here that I've been fortunate enough to really be involved with here. So if I wasn't doing music, I'd be doing something creative and like connecting with people, because I studied public relations too and stuff like that. And then being an independent band, you got to do your own stuff. You got to
do your own marketing. You got to do everything.
Yeah, you got to do all your own stuff. So I learned a lot from that just by doing. So and that's kind of how I started my other little startup side company called Nothing Negative. So it's a content creating company. So for businesses, I either just create them content or do kind of like event planning or like show planning and stuff along those lines. But yeah, if I wasn't doing music, I'd definitely have to be doing something artsy-fartsy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Or I'll go nuts.
I think a lot of us, a lot of musicians start off with their basic, and like everyone dreams of being a rock star.
Yeah, of course.
So, like, with that, do you see yourself on the big stage at like Warped Tour and doing stuff like that, or like where do you want to see yourself?
Yeah, that's the thing. I've actually been asked that question, because I've been on a lot of the business side of things ever since. I mean, really, it just happened since I was like 17, 18, just kind of been playing out since like 16, yeah. So someone asked me, it's like, would you rather manage like one of the greatest bands in the world, or would you rather be in one of the greatest bands in the world? And
wow.
I definitely would. Like, I mean, if you're looking at the dollar amount, it's definitely going to be it's going to be a difference.
Yeah,
they're definitely not going to be here. But I would definitely want to be in the greatest band in the world. I mean, it's just like yesterday I was shooting for a couple popular bands that were touring down here. A guy named K-Bong and Mosca Project. They were playing at the Inland Fort Pierce. So I was doing some photography and video stuff, and I was getting so stoked because they were jamming so hard. I just wanted to get up there and just jam.
Oh, man.
I mean, I was having fun doing what I was doing, just taking photography and content creating. But man, that's definitely like.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Because when I go to concerts and stuff, I'm like, I'm not enjoying the concert as much because I'm like, I kind of want to be up there and play.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to be in the crowd anymore.
Oh my gosh,
just give me a bass or something.
I drink all my coffee. Should I still act like I'm drinking coffee?
Yeah, I think so.
Delicious.
Well, he downed it in like the first 5 minutes. He's like, I need this.
It's what time is it now? It's about a good 8 a.m.
Yep. So with this, like, your whole music, what inspires you the most about like just writing and the whole album, like everything? Like, what does it for you?
So like inspiration for creativity, in a sense. It's pretty cliche and cheesy, but just like really like the people around me.
Yeah.
I mean, someone like my dad, who's kind of like entrepreneurial, like started his own business. He's like a general contractor, and just the way he approaches stuff is kind of like an inspiration to me. And then someone like my brother, who's one of my little brother's like one of the hardest working guys I know. Just so dedicated to his craft, which he's a baseball player. And then someone like my girlfriend too, and her mom's an incredible artist. Shout out to Linda Seedley Arts. Okay. Just plugging everything over here. We're just sprinkling shout outs. And then my girlfriend, she's studying interior design, and she also does like exotic dream catchers and string art. So just and then just even musicians in this area, just like going out to like a local show around here. That Jupiter, the West Palm area, it's pretty tight niche. I mean, like small town. If you get connected in, you're definitely going to see some people. But just being around good environment and good people, it's just like you feed off the inspiration, and you want to be around people that lift you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who like really influences your music? Like, who do you look up to as a role model?
it's always kind of changing. And I was actually thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I just need to make a list of like bands and like artists that like, and like just 10, just that I gotta think of that are just literally my inspiration, that are awesome. And I actually wrote them down in me notes. So
that's good.
I'm gonna pull me notes up real quick.
Minutes. That's very good.
Yeah, so these are like my top 10. I was just thinking about this. They're like super, super inspirational to me. John Mayer, of course, the man himself, little JM action. He's sweet. I mean, I remember seeing him. I thought he was just your pop singer, Bobby's Wonderland, whatever. And then I remember I accidentally went to like a show, like when he was touring off of Born and Raised. Okay. So like right after the surgery, with his voice, and his voice was still kind of raspy. And that was right after I'm pretty sure it was right after when he like did his first tour with the Dead. So he's very jammy and stuff, wearing like the headband and stuff. And then when I saw that, like my jaw dropped, and I was just like blown away. Like if you would see me at that show, like this kid even enjoying himself, I was just like leaning in, like, what? I'm like, did you see that? Did you see what he did to the guitar? What? Did you know this? And everyone's like, what is wrong with you? But I then like just went home. I've probably seen every John Mayer video on YouTube 600 times. Like it's insane. Just everything around him. A guy named Leon Bridges. Have you heard of him?
I think so.
I remember. This station Palladia. I don't know if you've heard of Palladia. It was like on like one of those like 4,625 channel, like you're just flicking through. But it was a music channel. It was so sweet. It's not there anymore. I remember I was eating breakfast, and I always keep it on. And Leon Bridges' song "Coming Home," which is a single, was playing. And I turn around, I'm like, are they doing like a throwback, like Otis Redding style? Like very soulful. I'm like, this is sweet. So I looked up who Leon Bridges was. Totally new guy. And I'm like, what is this guy? This guy is awesome. Just did a deep dive into him. His story is incredible. Just his songwriting capabilities and stuff, and like where he was and came from. Love all of his songs. Love his style. Love the way his records recorded. He's a big inspiration. And then there's I can go down this list for like ever, but like Pine Grove. Awesome. Pine Grove. They're like an indie folk band up north, but their songwriting, their lyrics are a big inspiration. Chet Faker, Hosier, Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper's dope. Tom Misch, his new album just came out. They listen to him like very John Mayer, more jazzy, groovy. The Bahamas, their band Nako, Medicine for the People. He's awesome, and of course Post Malone. That is definitely my top 10 for like inspiration. Yeah,
that's great.
I just dropped it. It's fine, so it's gonna stay on the floor.
That's nice.
Give me one of your inspirations though. I want to hear from you.
Oh my goodness. So for me, I do like a lot of worship music. So actually, most of my stuff is either Stephanie Gratzinger. I don't know if you heard of her.
No.
So she actually just came out with a new album, Blackout. Actually, haven't been able to listen to it all the way. I listened to that song, and that's it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love it. But like her older stuff is, it's deep and poetic, and it just hits my heart, you know. And for me as a Christian, like I love that. Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, I can feel the presence of the Lord on this. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, this is good stuff. I want to sing these songs. And there's
songs like that are awesome. Like Leon Bridges has a song called River, and listening to it, he's not like a worship Christian singer. Yeah. He's a Christian though, and God plays a big part of his life. And the song River kind of talks about how the stages of, and I could totally relate to this, just like kind of like going to church like your whole life as you're like little, like with your family or whatever, and then as you become an adult, making decisions for yourself. And that was kind of a decision like you need to make, like start going to church for yourself. No one's telling you what to do. So like, and he has something called like "Take Me to Your River." I want to know more about you, sort of thing. Yeah. But so songs like that just like grabs it deep inside of you, just grabs your heart, and totally can relate.
So like besides that, I'm like, I have like the total opposite of the spectrum as well. So I love hardcore music too. So I like We Came as Romans and like I Prevail and stuff like that. So I love rocking out and just playing the hardcore metal stuff.
Nice.
So, and actually last night I had I'm on Musical.ly, so I had one of my fans shoot me a question. Hey, are you the guy from System of a Down?
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm not. No.
You just accidentally say yes, and the next day you're just like viral.
Oh, exactly. Actually, I'm his son.
Dad,
where art thou? He doesn't call anymore.
No.
So, besides that, I was talking to you one day, and you told me an interesting story about Jared Leto from the band 5 Seconds to Mars. 30 Seconds to Mars. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
wow.
Sorry. Some number. It's fine.
Yes, 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't know how I messed up. So, would you like to share that with the class?
Yeah, that was definitely fun. Jared Leto, he was performing at the local amphitheater, however you say it, in the area, and I was up towards kind of like the box seat area, and he likes to be very involved with the crowd, so of course he got off stage, and he was like with his wireless microphone walking around and stuff, and of course like everyone's just like filming him, and the closer they get, they're like freaking out. I was invited to go to this show too. It's not like I paid tickets or anything. So like, oh, we're going. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he plays the Joker in Suicide Squad, and he has that song, "The Kill." I mean, cool, whatever. But like, I totally like wasn't hating on him, but like, I just wasn't like the same thing with like John Mayer. I wasn't really like a fan until like I was like kind of in that moment. Yeah. And then about like 10 feet away from me, he's on the left side. This is just so funny. And then he's just like talking to the crowd or whatever, and then like he starts walking like on like those like little ledges where our box seats was, and he's like walking kind of like in between the ledges, and he got in our box seat, and he's like walking by, and as he's like about to walk by, in the corner of my eye, like his production team is setting up their mic with an acoustic guitar over there because he's gonna do the Kill like acoustic. Over there, so he's walking to get to there. So he walks like past us in our box seat, and then as he's like walking by me, I just put my hand up like that, and I like look at him, like, what's up, man? And then like he just casually walks by. He's like, what's up, dude? He gives me nugs, and then he like stops midway like this, and then turns. I was like, you know what, man, just give me a hug. And then like I get up and like give him a hug, and then like I whisper in his ear, I'm like, you know what, you weren't that bad as the Joker. And then he's like, and then he lets go. I don't know if you heard that, but like I was trying to make him laugh a little bit. And then he goes and sets up at like literally from me to where that camera is. So like just like two arms. Like, you can definitely touch where that. You can definitely touch where that camera. Yeah. So very very close. He's like setting up his acoustic song. He's like, so who knows the Kill? And then everyone's like screaming, and of course everyone's already like touching me because like I just hugged him. And then he's just like, anyone know the Kill? And then like he looks at me. He's like, hey man, you know the song The Kill? Like, yeah, so you want to sing it with me? And I'm like, and everyone's like, go do it, dude. That is way out of my vocal range, and I don't know the words that much. And like I'm like, I'm like, no. Okay, so you share, and then I'm with my girlfriend. She's like, "Do you like know him and just don't or not telling me?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, me, J Dog. I mean, like he texted me before, but so like he's like right there. He's like, I'm like, man, I don't know. And then he's like, no worries. And then he's like, all right, who knows the song The Kill? And then some kid, probably 13, just comes down from way up in like the nosebleed section, comes down, he's like decked out in like all like 30 Seconds to Mars, he's like shaking, and then like I can hear Jared talking to me, hey, you know the song? He's like, no, but like I love you, and he's like, okay, just sit down. And then like he sits down like right next to him, and then he just starts playing The Kill by himself. But like it was really cool to kind of see that. I mean, I've been kind of around I don't want to say like I've been around celebrities, but like being like I've been very blessed and fortunate enough to be in the part of like my music career where I've been around people like kind of been in like Hollywood starlight and stuff too, and some of them are not the nicest people, and they think way too highly of themselves. So the fact that, like, I mean, Jared is just doing his show. He's just literally doing his thing, and then he just walks by, give him some knocks. I pretty much baited him just to see like if he'd take it. And he's like, "Oh, what's up, man?" And then he's like, "You know what? Just come here, give me a hug." I mean, it just shows that like separation of like Hollywood big star to just I'm just a person. And the fact that like he was like setting up his mic for me, and then makes eye contact with me, he's like wait, like, hey man, you want to come sing the song with me? Like, ah. And then I put that. Of course, like everyone and their mother was filming that, so I got someone to send me the video, and I put it on Twitter, and just immediately every Jared Leto fan just retweeting, just like, oh my god, this guy is so lucky. But he's I immediately just followed him on Instagram after and sent him the video. I'm like, hey man, what's up? Just hoping like he would catch on or something. I could be that guy on Ellen, like Yodel Boy from Walmart.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Be some sort of viral sensation, but
there
no,
you go.
I'm not. I'm still working on my image.
Oh my gosh. That is a crazy story. Oh
yeah, it was.
Like, I don't even know how to transition from that. Like, I'm actually so stuck on that. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to play the video right here. So, there you go. We'll throw that in there. And for the podcast listeners, please enjoy this stunned silence. And we're back. So, switching gears, like, let's just ask some random questions for you. So, I got a couple lined up. So, if you had any superpower, what would it be?
Man. It's funny because I love lifting, like powerlifting and stuff, so I just like being strong and just like testing my body and like my mind. So you would think super strength, but man, I don't know. I think flying would be cool because I just don't like driving. So just being able just to go like this and just whee.
There you go.
So I think flying or just some like the crazy stuff like heat ray or something.
Heat rays.
I mean, like I feel like being invisible would be like too creepy. I don't want to creep people out because I know I'd use that to like not the best ability.
Oh my gosh, that is so bad.
Man, there's so many. I think being Spider-Man would be kind of cool too. I don't know. What about you?
For me, I would probably have gone with super speed. Like, I always loved Flash.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Like, I love it, but I think I'm also like at the point of where I would like flying as well.
Yeah,
because
some sort of transportation.
Exactly. So like,
telekinesis would be sweet.
That would be sweet. Yes.
Teleportation
would be cool.
Like
Nightcrawler.
To teleport. Yeah, being able to teleport, or just having the Force.
Yeah.
Being some sort of, just being a Jedi.
Yeah, just want to be a Jedi. That's it. Mom, I'm quitting school. I'm going to be a Jedi. Thanks. There's actually a school where you can learn how to be a Jedi.
Like, I saw that.
I'm like, what?
How real is that? Like, what do they teach?
I looked at their their curriculum. It was like building the lightsaber, sword wielding. What was the other ones? It was just like crazy stuff, like focusing your mind or something.
Yeah, that's
like centering yourself. It was really interesting. I'm like, okay. Then I saw their saber battles. I'm like,
they're probably way too epic.
Dude, they're way too epic. They are so cool. I'm looking at the guys dual wielding, and then the guy that has the staff, like Darth Maul. I'm like, oh my gosh,
I
love it. Like I think that would be the lightsaber I'd like.
I wonder if anyone has a degree in that, because
I'd like to meet that.
You have to be able to.
You're not be on the show.
You have to move something with your mind, and
that's too much pressure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yes, you have to be able to use the Force at one point.
Oh my gosh.
To be a Jedi, I don't know, but that'd be nice.
Maybe they can, and they're not telling us.
Yeah, it's the government.
Maybe
the Earth is flat.
Dang. Let's not go there. I'm going to get a bunch of emails. It is flat. It is. I promise you. No. All right. So I have this next segment lined up. It's deep dive on your Instagram and your bands. So who runs your Instagram page?
Helmstagram. That's it's pretty much me.
Yeah.
It's all of us. We all have access to it, but I mean, primarily it's the stuff I've been posting.
Okay, so This first picture.
All right, cool.
Re-going.
So
Lasted an hour though. All right.
So Gus the Bus. We took a field trip up to St. Augustine to record the newest record. That's why it's called Field Trip. So we got to record with a very notable producer. I'm not allowed to. I know it sounds dumb, but I'm not allowed to kind of say his name.
That's okay.
Because he even said please respect my privacy,
Okay.
of course.
No
But that experience was cool. We recorded everything on tape. Very, very, very old school sound that we went through, very authentic. But that's what the bus was, kind of just centralized around the theme. It's kind of going with the school theme, like homework, EP, midterm, field trip, and then expelled.
So, are you recording with Jay-Z? Okay. Anyways, so I've seen your stickers everywhere.
Guerrilla marketing, it works, people.
I'm not even joking. I went to the post office yesterday. I straight saw one. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, can you explain that?
Oh yeah.
There's a picture. All right, I'll throw this picture up.
My buddy's got some pretty cool tattoos, so that's a pretty sweet shot, honestly.
Yeah.
He always Snapchats me. Shout out to Shelby. Have you heard of the band Wage War?
Yes, I have.
He is their touring sound engineer.
Really?
Yeah, so right now he's in Europe with them.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
that's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's the man. But he's got the little watch on, he got his tat. But I don't condone vandalism at all. We have a ton of stickers. We hand them out to a ton of our fans at the shows. Stickers free, whatever. We want a sticker, have it slapped on your water bottle or your phone or whatever. But people just, if you ever come to Jupiter, South Florida area and drive around the beach, it's just like a local thing. So that's kind of like our stickers just been around. Yeah. So it's just guerrilla marketing.
Yeah. For the podcast listeners, this is a picture of their logo, and it's on a gas station pump, and it's right underneath the handle. So it's just really funny because I've seen them so many places. I've seen them on walls, random alleys. I've just seen them everywhere.
I get pictures sometimes from people out of state that send them some. So
I'm gonna send you some when I see them.
Yes, please do. We post them on Instagram.
That's so funny. So this next picture needs some more explanation.
So
who is that?
It's my singer Jesse, and then
he's dressed in a sumo suit.
He's dressed in a big sumo suit. It's great. It's Vulcan season.
Yeah.
We do some vlog style stuff on our YouTube channel, and Jupiter Bounce, shout out to them. They reached out to us and hey, if you guys just want to do some fun little videos, just messing around, come by the warehouse. So we're okay, so we went by the warehouse, and then we literally just kind of messed around, made a little promo video for them, just hung out with the guys, and just a bunch of grown men bouncing around bounce houses. They put on a sumo suit, and then we had sumo fights. So that was that was right before, as you can see. That's Sam King. That's our old drummer, but he's doing a new band, Cardinal Moose. Shout out to him, of course. He's holding up the camera, so we did the vlog. But it was fun.
That is hilarious. I just saw that. I'm like, oh my, that's interesting. So now I have this last segment. It's going to be a quick fire round. All right. So the first thing that pops into your head and is just picking in between which you like better. All right. So
Chipotle.
Wrong. So moving on. I'm just kidding. All right. So here we go. Pie or cake?
Pie. Damn it! But I want cake. Sorry.
Disney or Nickelodeon?
Disney.
Waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes.
DC or Marvel?
Neither. Sorry. Marvel.
Get out of my house. Kids Bop or Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber.
Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, yes.
All right, guys. Wow. All right.
That was the last one. Was probably the most confident in one. I'm yes, I'm going with that one. Yes. The other one, I'm I don't know, but Drake and Josh, and then let's watch this Channel movie.
Yes.
So there's that. Gosh. Yeah, In-N-Out's good too. Have you had In-N-Out?
Yes, I actually wasn't as impressed.
Really?
I was not. I had them while I was out in California. I was like, it's aight.
Yeah, I don't know. Because there's 5 guys on what coast?
Yes, 5 guys.
East Coast. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because I had 5 guys, and then I don't know. I really did. I liked In-N-Out a little bit more. That's the thing I've heard from like half and half. Because like my girlfriend, she's just like, In-N-Out's like super overrated, like the hype, and I'm like, okay, well I'm here, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's delicious. But Chick-fil-A, no, that's Chick-fil-A all day.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jacob, thank you for being on the show.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Dude, it's been awesome talking to you. All right, guys. So, everybody, is there anything that you want to plug while you're here?
Cool, yeah. So, Helmsmen, new music coming out. April 28th is our release. Party at the Kelsey Theater in Lake Park. If this is out past then, check out all of our new stuff. The helmsmenband.com. Helmstagram on Instagram. We have a new record out. I'm working on some solo stuff that should hopefully be out by next year, 2019.
All right.
And then I have 2 little side things like Nothing Negative and MusiciansDaily. So check out that. I'm always kind of just trying to create content and connect with people like this man right here. So awesome. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, man. So thank you for watching this episode, and I'll do an outro later. See you next time.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you did not like this video, subscribe anyways, because maybe I'll put out some content that you might enjoy. Now, if you'd like to follow me on social medias, I am on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Musical.ly, all sorts of stuff. The links are in the description down below, so I will see you next time. Hasta la vista, baby.